So I was talking to an OG from a hood in California, from a Crip hood in California, who's now maintaining in Arizona. You know what I mean? He grew up, he's a older gentleman now, got kids, and he was sharing the story with me, telling me, where he come from and how things was growing up. And he told me that he don't really give out a lot of game as far as, trying to reel the younger generation or really trying to help out, because he was trying to help out, through his Facebook when he had a Facebook, just throwing the information out, and people was real critical about it, or certain people he tried to pull their coattail and they didn't like the constructive criticism, and he was only trying to help them, you know what I mean? And I was listening to him, and after, hearing him tell me his story and what was going on, it made me think about something. It made me think about why I started blogging, started recording my videos on YouTube and on different other social media platforms, but most definitely YouTube, was because I wanted to have an archive of where I came from, where I'm going, what I'm doing, and I want to help people, but I didn't want to like knock on people's doors. Hey, you need to change. You need to do this. Woo woo. And if they don't do it, then you get your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I realized that it's not. I realized that I'm not. It's not my purpose to wake anyone up. It's my purpose to be the light once they wake up. That way they can find their way out. And so what I had to do was, and my personal opinion, was to just release videos on my personal life, showing my growth, showing what I'm doing, just giving information out as I get it. That way, once a person starts seeking and searching and looking for knowledge, looking for someone that looks like them, that's from the hood, like, man, is there anyone out there that actually made it, that's actually doing something that ain't all arrogant and bougie, and, that actually had a struggle, that I can see where he started and how he got there. He just didn't get there overnight, and now he's showing his money and saying he's this and this and this, and you need to listen to him so you can buy some of his motivational speeches. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to do all that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to lead by example. You know what I mean? And to me, the best way to lead is to show. And I got kids, man. I got 2 daughters and a son, and I want to be able to show them where I came from, how I survived, so that way they'll know that no matter what they go through in life, what they face, they can overcome it. Like, they can overcome. But it's going to take hard work. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take some pain, some tears at night, some standing alone. All of that goes with it. You know what I mean? Don't nobody talk about that, though. They just show you, yeah, I started and I used to wear one shoe. Now I got a condo, and I'm driving this and I'm living this with this nice business. You know what I mean? But that's fine. I'm not knocking that. But how do you get there? Show me the progress. I mean, how did you really show me some steps? You know what I mean? So to me, with my concept of welding and hip hop, me, being from the hip hop genre, I wanted to be able to help people that embraced hip hop too, younger generation that actually wanted to make some money but didn't really know how, and some of them knocked the physical hustle. And it's all about having a trade, having something that you can be able to use to make money that can't nobody take away from you. You know what I mean? They just can't throw you in a shirt, put you in some pans, and throw you in the kitchen and say, hey, clean this kitchen up, or mess this, or cook this chicken, or stand up here at this desk and take these orders. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I mean, we can do more if you want more. So I wanted to just lead by example. And like I say, welding is something that freed me, and I'm thankful that I actually embraced it, because it has changed my life. And I believe that where I'm at now is only a small portion of where I'm going. You know what I mean? But once I look back now on my past, man, I have came a long ways. Like, I remember being in that cell for 10 years, like from 16 to 26. Like, that was a whole decade of my life that I spent incarcerated. And I can see how it affected me to this day. I can see how it affected me in great good ways and bad ways. You know what I mean? So I understand now how important it is for me to not just reach out, but just leave archives. and whoever need it, they get it. You know what I mean? So it ain't. I'm not trying to push you and say you need to do anything. But if you need to do something, I'm gonna lead by example. Maybe you can get some gain from me. Maybe I can give you something that can help you get to that next level. But I'm not gonna wake you up. I'm not gonna push you and tell you what you need to do. But I can show you what I did to make things happen in my life. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can do. So after he said all of that, it just made me think about that, man, that I don't want to be like that. You know what I mean? And that's how he is. Like, he really don't, and just so happened I got lucky. I honestly, I got some services from him, and he was able to talk to me, and, we were just holding a conversation, you know what I mean? And it just made me think that I don't want to get to that point or to that age where I'm not willing to give. So regardless of me giving like this, dropping videos, that's my way of giving. I mean, it's archived. You can be able to use this. You know what I mean? So regardless of me knocking, I'm still gonna give. Regardless of someone not wanting to hear the message, I'm still gonna give the message because that's my purpose. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna live the message. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get to the point where I'm an older OG and I'm not giving out information that can help change somebody's life, that can help get them financially stable, that can help put them in a better position. You know what I mean? So my goal is to lead by example, and whoever I help, if I help one and he helped 1,000, and that 1,000 helped 100,000, you know what I'm saying? Then that's how it's going to go. But I'm cool with just playing my part and doing what I got to do. And I feel like that me doing this is going to empower someone. And that's why I do it, man. I do it to empower someone else. I do it to empower my kids, they kids, and they kids. And I'm trying to build a product, a service, something that we can honor as a family, something that we can build, something that we can say is ours. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean? So that's my goal, So everybody do their own thing, but I don't want to be that person. I don't want to end up like that. You know what I mean? So we all face ups and downs. We all go through our problems. Life is what it is. But I'm not going to let it get me down and bitter where I'm not going to provide the information, the light that was given to me. You know how they say in the Bible, it said, let your light shine before man. And not to put a candle under a table, or it's not going to really serve its purpose, but it needs to be out. So I'm gonna just let my light shine, and whoever happen to see it and happen to get something from it, or happen to get empowered, or eyes get opened by it, it was meant to be. I'm just doing my part, and if it helps you, hey, let me know. I appreciate it, and let someone else know what helped you, and let's keep the cycle going, man. We can break this thing. But I wanted to do it from my culture, looking how I'm looking, not switching it up, because this is what I believe in. This is who I am. So if I can make it to this level, looking like this, then you can. HogOn.